What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, we have another car review, and that's this is the fourth one now, and I gotta say I'm loving them. I'm really enjoying doing them. Even if they wind up being a flop and they don't get a whole bunch of views, that's okay. I had fun doing it. So that's what we're doing today. We're headed to Marshall Patterson Dodge right now to get started. But first off, I wanted to start out by saying thank you. I've had quite a bit of support lately, and when I say quite a bit, I'm talking, you know, it's small scale. It's not a lot, you know, but for me, it's something, you know, being new, just starting out. The Ram Rebel review, the 2017 Ram Rebel review, is up to over 550 views now, I think. Probably by the time you guys see this, I'm hoping it'll be over 600. It's just steadily growing every day, which is awesome. I love it. And I just had a power stroke roll coal on me. But if y'all haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. The link will be in the description for sure. I would put it on the screen somewhere, but I honestly don't know how. I'm not that smart when it comes to computers. But thank you guys for all the support on that one. I've got two other reviews out. I've got one for a 2017 Challenger, and I've got one for a 2017 Wrangler. And the Wrangler is pretty sweet looking. It's got some nice wheels on it. So definitely go check out some of the other videos. Y'all follow me on Instagram. You can keep up with everything. I'll let you know on Instagram when I'm posting a video, so you know when they're happening. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you like to give me a thumbs up, that helps a lot with the search. Whenever people type in the search box, it helps my videos pop up. So I just want to say thank you guys, and let's get started. All right, so we're here at Marshall Patterson Dodge in Marshall, Texas. We got the truck behind us. So today we've got a 2017 Dodge Ram 3500 Longhorn Laramie. Sorry, it is a Longhorn Laramie. So I mean, this thing is so loaded, it's unreal. This probably has every feature there is, doesn't it? I mean, every single feature you can get, this truck has it. So we're finally going to do something where you can see all kinds of the fancy stuff that they have on today's vehicles. Even a work truck, you know, a big diesel work truck. So it's got the 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel engine that produces 370 horsepower at 2,800 RPM and 800 foot-pounds of torque at 1,600 RPM with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Can y'all even hear that? I don't know if you can even hear that. Maybe we'll do another startup from the engine bay. That thing is so quiet. And yes, it doesn't have center caps on it. The dealership does not put center caps on the vehicles because they like to get stolen. So it does not have center caps. And also, by the way, if there's any wind noise, I apologize. I'm sure there's lots of wind noise. I'm sorry about that, guys. But this is it. It's a burgundy reddish color. It's got the side steps on it. There's that big badge for the Longhorn Laramie Ram 3500, and it's got an intelligent key, so it's got the little buttons and the little handle deal like I talked about with the 2017 Ram Rebel. And then come back here to these big old hips, big old wide hips. So as a lot of you know, that nowadays they don't make the dually fenders two-piece anymore. It's all one solid piece. So back here, these little things are park sensors, so it's gonna ding whenever you get close, whenever you're backing up something. It's got the little third tail light right there. That's cool. And then there's a backup camera in the handle, of course. But something that a lot of people probably don't know, and look at this bed liner, there is a second backup camera on the third brake light. So you have two backup cameras, and we'll see what the view of them are here in a second. When we go to the inside, we'll see. There's another badge on the tailgate with the Longhorn Laramie. Chrome bumpers, chrome wheels. Everything's just so nice and painted and pretty. But this is pretty much it, guys. Pretty basic so far. It's got the nice halogen headlights in them. That huge Ram grill. The 4th gen bumpers have pretty much stayed the same for a while. They still got that going on. Oh, chrome tow mirrors. I'm sure that's considered a upgrade. So it's got the chrome tow mirrors, and on the hood it's got these little divots. They don't really do anything, but I guess they look cool. So that's about it for the outside. Where we're really going to be spending the amount of time talking is going to be on the inside. That's where there is a lot of stuff to talk about. But one quick thing I do want to mention, it does have a bed liner, and it does have these LED lights back here, like little cargo lights. So just like the Ram Rebel did, it has also got these extra cargo lights. We are to do it at nighttime one day so we can actually see how bright they are, but I see it's got a sliding rear window, so that's pretty cool. But okay, let's go ahead and we'll go to the inside. And good Lord, look at this. The smell of leather is unreal right now. And this is real wood. That is not plastic. That's actual wood that has been molded to fit this. That's real wood. I don't know what kind of wood, but it's real. All this is leather. It's got the big stitching in it, but that is nice. And so mirrors are automatic. So we're gonna hit this button and see what happens. And there, it'll automatically come in. Oh, hey guys. All right, and then it automatically goes back out. So, look at that, nice chrome. Memory seats, full electronic seats, leather seats, embossed or embroidered leather seats. That is gorgeous. That's my favorite thing right there. And if you'll notice, when you get real close to these leather seats, see all the holes in them? That's for air conditioning. That is right. These seats blow air, cool air through them. Oh, and it comes with the floor mats with the nice big chrome emblem in it. Just all kinds of decked out. So, come over here. Let's turn this AC down a little bit if I can figure out how to work this thing. And there we go. Okay, let me shut the door so it gets a little quieter in here. All right. Now maybe you guys can hear me without having to yell. So over here, the light switch looks pretty basic, nothing special over there. And the steering wheel. It's got your basic controls, it's got voice recognition, you got your phone, you got your option menus, cruise control, all that good stuff. And then there's this gauge cluster. That is another enormous screen. Look at that. I love it, guys. Alright, we can go ahead and go to my house now. So right here, there's a plus and a minus on the gear shifter. So it's got a 6-speed automatic transmission, but you can manually shift it with this button right here. Speaking of buttons, it's got a push button start. And then over here, the 4-wheel drive is on a little knob, and it's on the fly 4-wheel drive. So that's pretty cool. And then 8.4-inch touchscreen, and then the spaceship controls. So screen off. Okay, that literally just turns the screen off. That's awesome. You got your back button, your hazards, your volume, your tuner, air conditioner controls. Now there's a whole bunch of buttons down here. So this is obviously for your trailer brakes. This is traction control. You got your tow haul, you got your Jake brake or your exhaust brake, whatever you want to call it. You can turn the rear beepers off. You can turn the front beepers off. Okay, so the sensors on the back bumper that I was talking about, where it will ding when you get too close to something, it has those in the front too. So whenever you're pulling up to a building and you're trying to look over this big rig, it'll tell you when you get too close. So that's fancy. Now this button right here, if it'll focus, is seat heater. But then this button next to you, see the nice blue light with the fan? Air conditioning. These seats air condition. I mean, it's called ventilation, I think, but all those little holes in the seat actually blow air through them right on your tushy. And then you've got heated steering wheel. So the steering wheel itself will actually get warm to the touch. Obviously I don't have it on right now because it's summer and it is 95 degrees right now, which is a good day in Texas. Then you've got the passenger side seat controls. And then you got a 110 outlet. So real wood here too. I just noticed that. This is all real wood. All the accents, including this one. This is real wood. It's not plastic that's been hydro dipped or anything like that. It is all real wood. And let's see. Can you see the grain? You can literally see the grain in it. Real wood. So back here, pretty decent sized compartment. And this little thing right here to hold your phone. That way it won't, you'll know where it is. You have a little 12 volts down in there. And this nice little cubby right here for all your drugs. 2 cup holders. And then the center console has this beautiful stitching on it with the Laramie Longhorn edition. And it's huge. I mean, I don't have big hands or anything, but I mean, that still is a huge console. And it's super deep. Once again, these Ram trucks with these deep consoles, I love it. Watch the review video for the Ram Rebel and you'll know what I'm talking about. All these Ram trucks have super deep consoles in them. It's just amazing. And it's got a little USB. It's got another USB and an aux cord inside the deep console. But whoop, I'll get it eventually, I promise. There it is. Now there's the real console. So if you look right here, it has 2 actual handles. So you reach for the bottom handle and it'll actually open the deep console, which is pretty big size. I mean, like I said with the Rebel, you can fit a human head in there, I promise. Okay, now before I get in depth with both of these screens, because that's probably going to take a second or two if the camera will focus. There we go. So I'm going to move up and we've got the assist and 911 on the rear view mirror, garage door openers, and this is for the beer window. It's automatic, it's electric. And then auto vent auto. What could that possibly mean? It means it's got a sunroof in it. Duh. So, of course it has a sunroof in it because it wouldn't be a reliable work truck without it. Good God, that is bright. Okay, sunroof's getting closed, guys. Sorry, I love you, not gonna happen. Okay, sunroof is closed. So yeah, it's a truck from factory with a sunroof in it. Not only is it a truck, it's a 1-ton truck with a diesel in it that's 4-wheel drive. So nobody made this to go to the grocery store and back. This thing was built to work. But it's also built to work comfortably with a sunroof, with leather ventilated seats, with heated steering wheels, with heated seats, with lots of storage center and plenty of electronics for all of your devices. This is a perfect YouTuber's vehicle because you can charge all your cameras and laptops and crap in here. Isn't that marvelous? So this thing features Alpine sound system. Can you guys see that? I don't know. You can take my word for it, I promise. It's got Alpine sound system. And in the back, it's got a little subwoofer under the seat. So it looks like a little 10-incher. I'm sure it produces, you know, a decent amount of bass. It's got, is that the speaker or a tweeter up there? Or both? Or one? Both. It's got something up here that produces noise. So that's, you got that going for you for sure. Oh, and the rear seats are heated. You want to take the camera for a second? Feel free to talk to them. No, they don't bite.
Yeah, I understand. That's your job.
So the rear seats do heat. They don't cool, but they do heat. So, and also the back seats are embroidered with all that beautiful Longhorn stuff. So, okay, now I guess all we can do is bust into the screen. So, get you guys set up. So, okay, right now it's on, let's start from the beginning. Vehicle info, it tells you all 6 of the tire pressures. I'll get you guys somewhere where you got a glare. Okay, so let's get started with the screen. I got you guys out of the glare, I think. So the first one shows tire pressures, all 6 tire pressures. So that can come in handy. And on the steering wheel, we're gonna go ahead and hit the next button. Vehicle info. So we have trans temp right here. So now I'm gonna hit the, you know what, I'm just gonna keep on going. More vehicle info. Okay, so this whole track, see over here is your up and down icon. So all this is vehicle info, and then you can scroll through it. So here's your oil life at 100%. Fuel filter life. Battery voltage. Exhaust and turbo. So okay, this is for your jake brake and for your boost. So it's got a built-in boost gauge. And then this is a summary of everything. And here are the hours. So this thing has a total of 2 hours on it for a low price of $5. Okay, so now we're gonna scroll up. So it goes to speed. So you have a digital speedometer, or you can go to kilometers per hour or miles per hour. We're gonna go up again, and screen setup. Okay, we're not gonna set up the screen. We'll let the owner do that. And messages. So this is for stuff like, say, if you have a low tire, or maybe maybe it will do if the door is ajar. Yeah. So it gives you any messages that you need to know before you drive. So whether it be low tire, your door's open, you got a hooker laying over the hood, it'll let you know. The next one is audio. So it'll, if I'm assuming right, it'll probably tell you what's playing at the moment, if you have your phone hooked up, and different stuff like that. And then you've got trailer brakes. So it'll tell you, it'll track the miles that you have had a trailer brake connected, your trailer connected, and it will tell you the percentage of gain that you have on said trailer brake. And I think that's it. And tripometer, another tripometer, and fuel. So it'll tell you your average miles per gallon. It'll tell you your range, like how far until empty. And it tells you range twice. But this is what's really cool, is it'll tell you current miles per gallon. It'll tell you exactly what you're getting at the second, not an average. It'll actually, you know, it's instant. And that's it for this one. Yeah, going back up, and it goes back to vehicle info. So that's a lot of stuff to access from your dashboard, from these gorgeous gauges. I mean, this, oh my God. If you look closely, if I can find this thing. Okay, yeah. The little chrome pieces that are around the gauges. Oh, you guys aren't going to see it. There you go. Can you see the striping in there that matches the seats and the stitching? That is really wicked. Okay, so moving to this screen, I'm going to request some help from our good friend Chris that we haven't seen in forever, because he doesn't like us anymore. He's gonna help us out with the radio real quick. So we have it on radio right now, but at the bottom you have controls: radio, media, controls, apps. I can see you guys in the reflection. Hi guys. Apps, climate, and navigation and phone. So radio, that's just your regular radio. I mean, that's right. You've got Sirius, FM, AM, all that good stuff. And then media will go to either USB, Bluetooth, USB auxiliary, or Bluetooth. so you can connect your device, whether it be a phone, a tablet, or a computer if you're really that weird. And then controls. So you can control, you have the driver's side seat controls and steering wheel. You have the middle, which is the rear view mirror dimmer if somebody's bright lighting you from the back. You can, where'd I go? Okay, you can click the backup camera. So here's the backup camera, right? That's the first one that I showed you guys. But if you look right here, there's another option. And that's the second backup camera. You can look at your cargo while, you know, inside your vehicle. If it's late at night, you have all the bright lights back there you can turn on, so you can check out your cargo, whatever you got in the bed, make sure it's okay. You've got a camera on it, and you've got a camera behind your bumper to check on anything behind you. So that is really cool. I've never seen anything like it, and I'd be willing to go as far as to say that Dodge probably is the only one that has anything like it. Sounds good to me. So we got that going for us. So yeah, okay, actually it says right here, backup camera, and then it's got the cargo camera. So you can actually just access it from right there. You can go straight to the cargo. And then you can just exit out. Then you got settings, which we're not gonna mess with those. And then you got passenger controls. Now we'll go down here to apps. So you can hook up your phone to it. You've got passenger heat, passenger ventilation, radio, pretty much everything you can access from the App Center. I mean, it's kind of like having a tablet built into your vehicle that can access your vehicle. Here is again, you can get the cargo cam, the backup cam, the heated seats and stuff like that. Now I'll go down to climate. And so this is your air conditioning controls. They're right here, right? But sometimes that's a far ways away. And so when you've been working all day in your big Dodge Ram pickup truck, you know, you don't want to waste your energy and time reaching down here to the AC control knobs. So luckily for you, they've got them right here. So it's all touchscreen. You can turn the fan or the temperature up or down. Of course, the direction of it, all that good stuff. You have all your controls right there on the touchscreen.
Actually, if you want to be really lazy, you can control it with your voice too.
All right, so here's to Mr. Employee of the Month. You can control your air conditioner with your voice. How about that? Try to do that in your Prius. Navigation. This is always my favorite. If I actually had navigation, I'd probably just keep it in the map mode all the time. It's like your Need for Speed, the old video games. Y'all ever play those?
Yeah.
It's just like that. You have a little map of where you're at in the bottom corners. This truck, and I went over this with the Ram Rebel, but I'll go over it again because not everybody wants to buy a Ram Rebel. But this one right here called Traveling. How long does it have?
5 years.
It comes free for 5 years if you buy this truck. But you click on it, and you have all this movie, sports, weather, but fuel prices. So I'm gonna click that, acquiring data. So these are all the places near us, and it'll tell us, you know, it'll sort them out by distance, or you can have it sort by price, and it tells you who has the cheapest fuel near you, and say, okay, so this Clark here has the cheapest fuel. So I'm gonna click on it. It'll give me the number, or I can just click go now.
The route is being calculated.
Route has been calculated. That's right, it'll take you straight to where you want to go, all from this Traveling, which you get free for 5 years with this truck when you purchase it. And that's not just I mean, that's any Dodge dealership, isn't it? Yeah. That's like a Dodge thing?
That's
okay. So yeah, it'll come for 5 years for free in any Dodge pickup truck that you buy that is equipped with it. Obviously, you can't do something like this in a base model. It's got to already have it. But it's 5 years for free, and for free. And after that, you can choose to either start paying for it and to keep it, which I would suggest you do. But we're gonna move on, get down to the phone. So you can pair the phone. We've already been over this. This is pretty basic. You guys probably all understand how this stuff works. So I'm gonna say that pretty much wraps up the radio. All right, guys, so we're finally done rambling about all the stuff that this truck has. So we're finally gonna go take her for a spin. Okay, so, blinker on for safety. We're taking off. All right, and it's got about as much power as you would expect from a stock diesel. You know, I mean, these things, they don't have a whole lot of horsepower or nothing, but they do have a lot of torque, a lot of torque. So I mean, it's got that going for it. It's super quiet in here. If I had to pull stuff or haul stuff for a living, this would be the truck I would want. I mean, this thing is super comfortable. The steering wheel just feels so good. The seats are nice. They're keeping my bum nice and cool. And I don't know if you can really ask for much more than a truck than to keep your butt cool.
Make you feel like you peed yourself.
Yeah, yeah. What? And when they first come on, if you don't expect it, you start looking around like, you know, do I have a hole in my pants? Like, where's this breeze coming from? Like, it gets you. Guys, everybody, say hi to Chris. We got him back. We finally found him.
Hi, guys.
He tried to run away, and you know, it's hard hanging out with crazy people that talk to cameras a lot. So like, I understand why he left, but we got him back, and we got David in the back too, and so I like it when I have both of these guys, because I get the feeling that crazier things will happen with both of them there. So, you know, let's just see what happens. All right, we're hitting the on-ramp. There's cars in front of me, so I can't do too much. But, hear that turbo spooling. And there's an 18-wheeler. Every time, seriously, y'all go back and watch all the other videos. There's an 18-wheeler on the interstate every single time, I swear. All right, here we go. She's still pretty tame. I'm sure they have a governor on it somewhere, but whew. Yeah, okay, so factory turbo and all, you can still hear that thing whistling when it really starts to spool up. Matter of fact, we have a boost gauge, so if I can just flip through here, I can find the boost gauge. Found it. So here we go, and we're at 25 psi. It barely hit anything. I mean, it just jumped. But either way, guys, this thing is quick. And I know if there's a lot of you diesel heads out there, you know, y'all know the tricks, y'all know the game. You can take something that's making 340 horsepower and 800 foot-pounds of torque and turn it into a 1500 horsepower monster. Or even if you wanted to go simple, a truck like this would respond very well to a set of injectors. Get you some big dynamite sticks in it, and a tuner. I mean, they want to unleash. I'm telling you. But it's smooth for a one-ton. It's smooth for a one-ton. Okay, don't expect Lamborghini style or nothing, but it's smooth for one-ton for sure. It's quiet, and man, it's just a nice ride. I would sell my house for one of these. I would live in this truck.
Let's do it.
We're gonna get you guys some rolling shots. Alright, so the truck has power. The truck has a lot of power. And there's a couple more things that I forgot to mention, guys. It's got automatic high beams, which means
it turns the brights on and off for you. When it sees a car coming, it flips the brights off, flips them back on, so you don't have to mess with it.
Okay, so that's what I thought, but I didn't know for sure. So you're going down the road, somebody comes down the road, you need to turn your bright lights off. Your truck will see their lights and it will shut them bright lights off. And then when their lights go away, it will turn them back on. So that's pretty cool, right? It's got rain sensing windshield wipers. Now, let me say this again for clarification. Rain sensing windshield wipers, which I'm assuming means that your windshield wipers will sense the rain and turn themselves on.
That's right on the money. That's pretty good job there.
Guys, how freaking cool is that? Your freaking windshield wipers will turn themselves on when it starts to rain on you. Or if a hobo's peeing on your windshield.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's awesome. So, it's got that going for it. There is an app you can download on your phone that will allow you to crank it and unlock it from your phone anywhere in the world. If you're in China and your wife or your husband needs to get in your truck back home and you got the keys with you, boop, hit the button on your phone and it'll unlock it and or crank it.
Or they locked your keys in it.
Or if you locked your keys in it, you can get your phone out, boop, unlock your truck. That is awesome. That is freaking cool. I love it. But it's all this technology. I mean, it's getting super smart, guys. So I guess that's it. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys want to buy a truck, and I need to stop speeding. If you guys want to buy a truck, if you're in the market for a Dodge, or even a used vehicle of a different make or model, and you're in the East Texas area, or the Arklatex area, come visit my guys at Marshall Patterson Dodge in Marshall, Texas. All their information will be in the description as always. Their phone number and their website. Their website is actually pretty cool. It's got some good tools on it where you can value your own trade-in. You can look at all the inventory they have. They have pictures of everything, and they have a full build sheet on every vehicle on their website. So you know exactly what specs you're going to be getting with it. And I'm talking with my hands a lot. So yeah, hit them up. You know, they're really good guys. They got awesome vehicles, really cool stuff. They have a lot of rebates going on. Big discounts from the manufacturer. You can save a lot of money on their cars. Hit up my guys Chris, David, or anybody in the Dodge house, preferably these two guys because of how much they're willing to help this guy out. So show them some love, and show me some love by hitting that thumbs up button if you're happy to see that smile back here, right? Right?
Here comes all the dislikes, man.
And give me another thumbs up. Well, okay, you can't give me 2 thumbs up, but give me a thumbs up if you like that smile being back, and share the video and or subscribe if you like that smile. Huh? Alright, guys. So, as always, don't forget, go check out some other videos. Go check out some of the other car reviews I've got, truck reviews. Got a lot of cool stuff, and got a lot more cool stuff coming on the way. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.